Poor Charles is no stranger to secrets, betrayals, and long-lost family members. But this time, the revelations brewing in the shadows of Windmere and the Corinthos Empire are about to explode in ways no one saw coming. For Maura West's Ava Jerome, the truth hits closer than ever before, and it all begins with a single photograph, a name scribbled in haste, and a past that refuses to stay buried. It started innocently enough, a forgotten trunk in Windmere's West Wing. Ava had finally decided to do a full cleaning of the dark and drafty corners of the estate, if only to distract herself from her recent falling out with Sonny. With Trina away on assignment and Nicholas lurking again in Cassidy's shadows, Ava found herself alone in the vast mansion. But when she cracked open the rusted trunk buried beneath sheets, what she discovered stopped her cold. Inside, among faded baby clothes and a dusty cassette tape labeled Nelle, 1997, lay a photograph, a toddler-aged Nelle Benson, and beside her, a small blonde boy with striking blue eyes and a wide grin. Ava blinked. Something in that child's expression tugged at her gut. On the back of the photo was a single name, Cody. Her breath hitched. "Cody Bell," she murmured, her voice barely above a whisper. Maura West's Ava Jerome has faced mobsters, murders, motherhood nightmares, and Nicholas Cassidy himself, but nothing could have prepared her for this. Driven by instinct, Ava snuck the photo into her purse and made her way to the Metro Court, where Cody Bell was working another shift as the horse handler for Deception's upcoming photo shoot. She watched him from across the room, comparing his features to the boy in the photo. He laughed at something Sasha said, then turned to catch Ava staring. He tilted his head. "You okay, Ava?" Ava, startled, covered with a smile.
"Fine.
Just thinking." But Cody's curiosity was piqued. That night, Ava invited him to Windmere under the pretense of discussing a potential investment for Deception's equestrian line. Instead, she handed him the photograph. Cody stared at it. His hands trembled. "Where did you get this?" he asked. "I was hoping you could tell me," Ava replied. "Is that you? With Nelle?" Cody's lips parted, but no words came. I think that's me," he finally said. "But I don't remember this photo. My foster mother always told me I didn't have any siblings." Ava stepped closer. "You do. Or you did." Elsewhere in Port Charles, a different storm was brewing. Chloe Lanier's long-awaited return as Nelle Benson was anything but quiet. Rumors spread like wildfire, sightings at the docks, mysterious calls traced to a burner phone, and finally, Nina receiving a single text, "Don't trust Ava." It wasn't long before Nelle emerged from the shadows. But this time, she wasn't hiding, she had a mission, and she had help. Enter Josh Kelly's Cody Bell, now a man at a crossroads. Reeling from Ava's revelation, Cody confronted his old social worker in Albany. She confirmed the unthinkable. He had been born Connor Benson, placed in the system after the tragic death of his mother, a woman named Colleen, Nelle's mother. The state separated the children. Nelle, born as Janelle Benson, had been claimed by their father's side of the family. Cody, unclaimed and abandoned, was adopted into the Bell household and never told the truth. The pieces clicked into place. But as Cody searched for clarity, Nelle found him first. Cody stood at the cliffs overlooking Spoon Island when she arrived. Nelle stepped out of the fog like a ghost, her eyes glinting. "You always did like high places," she said. Cody turned slowly. "So it's true." Nelle smiled. "Big brother." They stood in silence. The weight of the years, the lies, the abandonment, all of it stretched between them like a chasm. Cody's jaw clenched. "Why didn't anyone tell me?" Nelle stepped forward, brushing her fingers through her wind-blown hair. "Because we were born to be forgotten, Cody. But I never forgot you. Not once." He shook his head. "What do you want from me?" She leaned closer. "Justice. For both of us." Behind the scenes of General Hospital, Maura West was just as floored by the storyline as her on-screen persona. Sources say the actress was stunned when she received the new scripts, which revealed the shocking connection between Cody and Nelle. A source from the writer's room shared. Maura's reaction was genuine. She loved the twist. Ava has always danced between light and darkness, and discovering a secret that connects to two major characters? That's gold. What truly surprised her, though, was the chemistry between Josh Kelly, Cody, and Chloe Lanier, Nelle. They were electric during rehearsals, said a crew member. When they did their first scene together on the cliffs, you could hear a pin drop. Maura herself reportedly told producers, "I didn't see this one coming, and I've seen everything." With their sibling bond cemented, Nelle and Cody began planning. Nelle wanted revenge on everyone who wronged her: Carly, Willow, Michael, and most of all, Ava. "She had a photo of us," Nelle seethed. She knew, and she kept it. But Cody wasn't so sure. He'd begun to see Ava not as an enemy, but as someone who offered him the truth. Someone who had no reason to lie. Nelle noticed his hesitation. "Don't tell me you're going soft," she hissed. "I'm not," Cody said. "But I want to know the full story." That led them to Martin Gray, who shockingly admitted that Nina had once requested a search for Nelle's half-sibling, but gave up when the trail ran cold. Everything pointed back to Nina.
And Carly.
And Ava. Ava couldn't sleep. The image of Cody's face when he saw the photo haunted her. Then came the text. From a blocked number. "You should have burned the picture." Ava froze. That night, Windermere was broken into. Nothing was stolen, but the trunk was gone. Ava knew who was behind it. "Nelle," she whispered. Ava turned to Sonny for help, but he dismissed her concerns. He still believed Nelle was dead. Desperate, Ava reached out to Carly. "I think Nelle is alive," Ava said. "And I think Cody is her brother." Carly nearly choked on her coffee. "What?" "You heard me. There's a war coming. And you and I, we're right in the middle." It was at the Metro Court's charity gala that everything came to a head. Nelle arrived in a shimmering silver gown, stunning the crowd into silence. Carly stood, jaw clenched, as Michael shielded Willow. "You're supposed to be dead," Carly hissed. "I got better," Nelle smirked. Cody, trailing behind her, didn't share her smug expression. His eyes met Ava's across the room. Ava rose. "It's true then." Nelle laughed. "He's my big brother. And you, Ava, you're the one who brought us back together." "But I didn't know." "You always know more than you say," Nelle interrupted. "And now you're going to pay." Just then, Sonny stepped between them. "You're not doing anything tonight," he growled. But Nelle had other plans. She reached into her clutch and pulled out a USB stick. "Here's something fun. Proof that Carly and Drew manipulated SEC documents. Let's see what the feds think." The crowd gasped. But Cody did the unthinkable. He stepped forward, grabbed the USB, and crushed it beneath his shoe. "No more lies," he said. "I'm done being used." Nelle's mouth dropped open. "You betrayed me," she whispered. "You never cared about family," Cody replied. "Only destruction." She lunged at him and was restrained by security. Nelle was taken into custody again. But this time, her secret was out. Cody Bell, Connor Benson, was officially revealed to be her brother. DNA tests confirmed the connection, and the entire town reeled from the revelation. Maura West's Ava tried to make peace, but the damage had been done. Cody moved out of Port Charles for a while, needing space. Ava watched him go, unsure whether he'd ever return, or whether Nelle would find a way to escape again. But for now, the truth was out. And Maura West had just experienced one of her most shocking storylines yet. In a hidden room in Pentonville, Nelle stared at the wall, a sinister smile spreading across her face. "They always underestimate me," she whispered. "But blood never lies." Meanwhile, Ava returned to the cliffs where it all began. She stood in the wind, watching the horizon, wondering if she had done the right thing. "I gave him the truth," she said aloud. But was it too late? As the waves crashed below, a shadow stepped behind her.
"Cody, I'm not done," he said.
"There's more to our story. And I want to find it." Ava turned, her eyes shining with something like hope. So ends another chapter in Port Charles. But like all things General Hospital, it's only the beginning.